also a well-known homophobic. It's like a white trash gift from God that the fucking Cowboys have a quarterback whose last name rhymes with homo. You can say that shit on angel dust. I know I've tried, like Tony Homo. And he's dating a fat chick.
What we do here is go back.
What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk back again with another video for you guys. Yo, everyone, do me a favor real quick. Slide under the video, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Make sure you tap in on the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the video and topic. So check it out, man. Artie Lange, comedian, back in custody. This is a story with Artie Lange. This, I guess we could call the Artie Lange saga over the past couple of years. You know, with this case that he has, but just regarding his kind of downfall. It's been over a decade. Before I get into what's going on now, I've been covering this story with Artie Lange for quite some time, even dating back to my previous channel that was terminated. I have a couple videos on it on this channel if you want to go back and check them out. But, you know, to give you a quick backstory before I get into this, Artie Lange, you know, he's a comedian that I like this stuff, man. I thought he was pretty funny. You know, a lot of people might know him from Mad TV, Howard Stern. You know, he's been in some movies, Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald. He had a podcast. He's had a couple kind of viral moments on like talk shows, the Joe Buck Show and everything on HBO. But he's just, Beer League was a movie I liked of his too. But anyways, you know, he's had a long history of drug use, substance abuse problems dating back to Mad TV, you know, real heavy into the cocaine. And then when it really got out of hand for him was while he was on Howard Stern. You know, he was getting a lot of gigs. And as I said, he had a history of doing drugs. He got into doing opiates, you know, pills, Percocets and stuff, which led into him doing heroin. And, you know, like I said, I'm just kind of making this real quick, this backstory. Howard Stern, the show kind of enabled his drug use, and that was almost like a part of the content of the show was like Artie being all fucked up. And, you know, he was, anything like that for a drug addict is really bad, where when you're, you know, you can be all fucked up, and that is a part of the show. Like, you're getting paid to be out of control, you know, drug user. So things got worse for him. He got out of control. You know, attempts to get sober didn't work, and he attempted to kill himself, stabbed himself a bunch of times in the stomach. You know, he was kind of mutually, him and Howard Stern parted ways. And kind of what's happened over the past couple years that I've been covering this, you see his nose is all fucked up. He says he thinks it's from snorting glass. Other people on accident, like when he was snorting something, there was fragments of glass when he was snorting some drugs. Other people have said, you know, it's from him catching some kind of infection from fucking his nose up from doing drugs. But you see, it's just hard to watch this dude, you know, kill himself like this. But you see his nose is fucked. It's deteriorating. It's just crazy. That's why I put some pictures of like a healthy, more normal looking Artie Lange to what he looks like now. So what happened a year or two ago is he got this case where he got caught with a decent amount of heroin. Like, I want to say over a couple grams, a couple bundles or something like that. Maybe, I forget exactly what it was. I've covered it in detail on my other videos if you want to go check that out. But long story short with this dude, if you're a fan of him and you want to see him do good, it gets very disappointing, because he will claim to be getting sober, he'll pretend he's sober, and then you come to find out he's been using all along, which has happened with him again and again. So with this case, they worked it out to where he was going to take treatment. You know, he fucked treatment up, was using. They were letting him out to do gigs. Come to find out he was using, playing like he was sober the whole time. And there was a couple situations like that. But getting down to, you know, the important part of it, all you really need to know is it all came down to, after him having numerous chances, they said, listen, dude, you're going to do a couple years in prison, or you're going to do this long-term drug court program, which, if anyone knows, drug court is no joke. You might have to do inpatient if determined. In his case, he did. And then after, inpatient comes, constant drug testing, sober living, halfway houses. You're not free. You know what I mean? It takes a couple years to complete. So it's not something you can really fake your way through. And he fucked up even once after that, where he, pissed dirty for cocaine. That's when he was faking that he was clean, when they were letting him out to do gigs and stuff. So it all came down to that they told him, listen, man, this is it. Do this or we're sending you to prison. The judge flat out was like, I don't think sending you to prison will do any good. I don't think that's going to make you, you'll be clean while you're in there, but we're not getting down to the disease, your addiction, fighting that. And, so please complete this or we're going to have to send you to prison. They gave this man a lot of chances. And now what's going on is he was doing okay for quite some time. You might have caught a video that I put out where he was working as a garbage man doing community service. Well, all's been okay. I want to say it's been almost 6 months. Maybe more 4 months he's been doing okay. Well, word has just been hit that he was arrested a couple days ago, and he is back in custody. He has to go through the drug court judge and figure out what they're going to do. He violated probation. It could be reinstated him back into the drug court. Now, this is the deal. Pay attention right here, guys. Artie, when I seen this right away, I was like, this fucking guy up to his old shit. It looks like he might not have actually violated probation for using drugs, because when he was arrested, the arresting officer flat out said he seemed sober and healthy. And also, they said he violated, it's an unspecified rule. It's not out there what exactly he did, but they picked him up at his sober living house and with the program that he's in, and he violated some kind of rule. So we don't know if it was a curfew violation, if he was supposed to get to 5 meetings a week and he got to 4. We don't know what it is. So I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though, with this guy, like I said, it's he's always up to the same old shit. He's been, appeared to be sober for longer than before, and we found out it was all bullshit. But I don't know. They're saying he's looking sober. Now, you could say, well, that means he could have got high, and now he just, he just relapsed, but now, he's okay. With Artie Lange, it never happens that way. If Artie relapses, he jumps in with fucking 2 feet. He jumps in from the shallow end right into the deep end, right back into using. So I kind of think he just might have violated some kind of minor rule. So I don't know. And that's what I'm hoping for, because as I said, as a fan of this dude, I want to see this guy succeed, man. I have the way I grew up, I was first-handed, around drug use and drug addiction and people who were fucked up and getting high. And that's why I don't really judge people, I want to see people succeed. I've known a lot of people who were good, solid individuals. They just were fucked up on drugs. And they, so as of now, it doesn't look like Artie was using drugs. We got to wait till more news comes out on this situation, more details. So please hit the like and subscribe, drop a comment, and stay up with me on the channel. For updates. I will get a new video out to you when we have more information on this. Get in the comments, as I said. Artie Lange, what do you guys think about all this? Catch you guys on the next one. J Coffee Talk, sports, music, news, life, current events, and more. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Don't forget that bell.